Hello friends, in today's video we're going to test drive Gemini. So let's just start understanding what is Gemini. Gemini is Google's largest and most capable AI model. Gemini is also Google's most flexible model yet, and it is very efficient and can run everything from data centers to mobile devices. It's state of art and it has a lot of capabilities. It comes in three flavors or three different sizes. Um, the first is Gemini Ultra, which is the largest and most capable model for highly complex tasks. Then comes Gemini Pro, which is the best model for scaling across a wide range of tasks, and Gemini Nano, which is the small language model for on-device tasks. So let's just get started. I have opened a Google Colab, and you can do the same. You can go to google.com and search for Colab, and then you need to sign in using your credentials, and you'll be able to come to this screen which I'm sharing right now. So let's get started. I've written down all the commands, and I can let me rename it. Rename this Jupyter notebook to Gemini, and then let's get a step through this whole process. Step one: install the required libraries. Okay, so this is the pip installation we need, and keep in mind, guys, that we are running all of these in the Colab, which is a Jupyter notebook on the browser, and it's a free to use uh, Jupyter notebook. So let's start installing the pip. It's going to take some time. I did pre-install it, so it goes through and install it quickly. So moving on to the step two, let's import all the required libraries. I've imported all of them: pathlib, textwrap, and most important is Google Generative AI, and then the Colab, what we're using, and other markdown. So let's run this step two. Since I've already run it, it is already installed. So let's moving on to the step three. Step three, you need a API token before you can use Gemini API. You must first obtain an API key. The way to obtain the API key is to go to makersuite.google.com/API keys, and this is what you get. And all you need to do is create a new API key. Already created two of them, so I won't be creating any new keys. This is my key, and I'm going to delete it after I record this video. So moving on to step three, let's run this step three. So it is validated. It's now validating against my Gemini API. And by the way, guys, Gemini API is free as of now. Let's hope Google keeps it free for at least till end of 2024, which is 1 year from now. Okay, so now that we run the step three, let's just check if we have all the models. Okay, so this came back quickly because I already ran this. So I have access, or we have access to two models, Gemini Pro and Gemini Pro Vision. Let's generate some text from text inputs. So this is a command: model equal to generative model, and it just gives you the name of the model. Here in this case is Gemini Pro. So let me run it. And guys, keep in Keep in mind that if you get a green tick mark, that means everything is working fine. And let's check out the response time. It's pretty quick. It's a large language model, so it's going to be. I'm just going to give it some time and question what is happiness. So it came back pretty quickly. CPU times user 151 ms in millisecond. It didn't take too much time, and this is the response text, and it says happiness is a state of well-being and content. So it is blah blah blah, whatever it is. So now what I want to do is I want to write a function to kind of format it. So this is a function written just to replace all this, so and make it much more readable. So let me execute this code, and here you go. So it this is much more readable, and you know you guys can ask any questions and you get a response. Keep in mind you have to write this function to make it look pretty, and then it has more than one answer, and that's where you use response at candidates. So I can run this and it will give me different answers, and then it also it takes care of security. I mean, it is not going to display anything which is like a hate speech or harassment or dangerous content or sexually explicit content. So that is automatically in this. It's built in Gemini. So once let's try something else. Let's try to give it an image, and then let's see if we can if we can identify the image. So I'm downloading the image using a curl command. Let's see. Okay, so I think it downloaded the image. Now I want to display that image. So I run this command. Let's see. Okay. So so this is one of my favorite foods. That's why I keep thinking about it. It's chicken teriyaki. Let's see if we can. Gemini Pro Vision model is able to identify it. So I just pass this to the model, and let me run this. And I want the response from that, and it's checking, it's processing. Now what I want to do is I not only want to identify this image, so want it to. So here it came back. These are meal prep containers with chicken bowl, brown chicken, brown rice, broccoli, and bell peppers. So it's fairly accurate. Now, what I want to do I want to ask Gemini Pro to write something like a blog content of it. So I'm just going to provide. I want to provide it both text and say write a short, engaging blog post based on this picture. It should include a description, and then I pass in this image which I downloaded, and ask it to write a response. Okay, so it's working. Let's see what its response is. Okay, it's taking some time. Okay, it took 10 seconds. Let's see. Okay, so here you go. You're looking for healthy and delicious meal prep? Look no further. This teriyaki chicken and vegetable bowl is packed with protein and nutrients, and it's easy to make ahead of time for busy weekends. To make this bowl, you need cooked teriyaki chicken, brown rice, roasted broccoli, roasted carrots, sesame seeds. Sauce is optional if you want it spicy. And it's basically just giving, and it's like a meal prep, and this you can directly use it to post to your blog and give it